Prudential Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
And he returns this to the 22.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game.
They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Right back to Tracy.
And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
To throw, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
Here's Dart. Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw now, Dart.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. And an Eagles first down. First and 10.
Hurts.
48-yard line.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly.
This will be caught by Brown. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Brown goes in motion left. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
From the 25, here's second down and 3.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
It's called Smith. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a first and goal.
Great, set.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Another try for Barkley. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming. So now things get interesting on third and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it?
And this time he is in. Saquon Barkley. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Eagles post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Looking to throw, Dart.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The Giants sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Giants first down.
Tracy going to get it on first down.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. He'll try and do this himself.
Touchdown, Giants!
Wan'Dale Robinson.
His second touchdown on the season.
And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Gano the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Eagles offense and receiver Devontae Smith set for this next possession. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
This short throw caught by Goddard. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Third and 5.
Great, set.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Dixon in punt formation.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On play action, here's Dart. Open man downfield is Johnson. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
Here we go, set. 6, go.
On the give, it's Tracy.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Tyrone Tracy with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as he'll take this down to the 26.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
6-yard line.
Great.
From the gun, it's Hurts. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burned the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And it's Dak Prescott. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Cowboys up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they host the Cleveland Browns. And it's Shedeur Sanders. He'll look to the end zone and find his man 33 yards on the touchdown pass. The Browns able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins taking on the Packers. And this is Brian Robinson. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Packers win their second straight as they get the victory here. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They're going to look to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That's taken on the 25. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll go play action here with Dart.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Giants first down.
They go play action with Dart.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
13 yards on the play.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Here's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Play action now. Dart.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll try and do this himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. And an Eagles first down.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
His short throw caught by Goddard. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 7-yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
2nd down and 3.
They'll set up to throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking here for Smith downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Able to push his way through. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard.
They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it.
And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
To throw is Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's going to be a gain of 15 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
They'll hand it to Tracy.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try to make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Jackson Dart
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Giants could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
In motion left comes Brown.
Hurts.
Got a man. It's Brown.
Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 60.
And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
That's but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
16.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start with a run by Tracy.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and
Play action. Now done. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles now.
Down 21-16, 2:05 to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Pushing through the contact.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
He's back to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Eagles have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
And he will not get there. He comes up short.
Jake Elliott.
And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And New York set to take the field.
But Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Second and 10 at the Giants' 46-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard.
And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
What a ball game this was.